My wonderful seniors, I have two important questions for you. Do you often use garlic in your daily cooking? And are you confident that the way you're preparing it is truly giving you the best benefits for your heart, immunity, and vitality? Garlic has long been celebrated as one of the most potent natural superfoods in the world. For centuries, ancient healers used it to fight infections, and modern doctors now recognize its role in supporting heart health, lowering blood pressure, and even helping to defend against certain cancers. It's no exaggeration to say that garlic is a true superhero food, a tiny clove that can transform your health from the inside out. But there's a big problem that most people are making. Unknowingly, we make simple mistakes with garlic that strip away its healing power. Whether it's cooking it the wrong way, storing it improperly, or combining it with the wrong foods, these everyday habits silently weaken its most valuable compounds. This means you may think you're protecting your health, when in reality, you're leaving some of garlic's greatest benefits behind. This needs to stop now. In this video, we're going to uncover the 10 most common mistakes people make when eating garlic. More importantly, I'll show you how to fix them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to prepare, store, and enjoy garlic so that every single clove works like medicine in your body, strengthening your heart, calming inflammation, and protecting your immune system. Before we get into the discussion, I want to know, from which city are you watching this video and what is your current age? Please write it in the comments below. Don't forget to also like this video and subscribe to Sigla Senior so you don't miss out on more tips and knowledge from us. Now, let's get started. 1. Overcooking garlic. This is one of the most common mistakes. Garlic's most powerful healing compound is called allicin, which is the natural sulfur compound that gives it its signature aroma and, more importantly, delivers many of its medicinal benefits like lowering blood pressure and fighting infections. Unfortunately, allicin is incredibly delicate. It is only formed when garlic is chopped, sliced, or crushed, and it quickly breaks down when exposed to high heat. Cooking garlic for too long or at temperatures above 60 degrees Celsius will destroy the allicin, leaving you with a bitter flavor but none of the health benefits you are hoping for. To preserve allicin, always add garlic near the end of the cooking process or consume it raw. 2. Eating whole garlic cloves. At first glance, swallowing a whole garlic clove might seem like the simplest way to get it all. No chopping, no mess, and you avoid the strong taste. But here's the truth. If you eat garlic this way, you're missing out on its most powerful medicinal compound, allicin. Allicin isn't naturally present inside an intact clove. It's activated when you crush, chop, or chew it. This action triggers an enzymatic reaction between two compounds inside, aline and allininase, which then creates allicin. When you swallow garlic whole, this reaction barely happens. The clove passes through your digestive tract largely intact, and you don't get the full medicinal benefit. 3. Using pre-peeled garlic. In our fast-paced world, pre-peeled garlic sold in plastic tubs is very tempting. You skip the hassle of peeling, and the cloves are ready to toss into any dish. However, this convenience comes at a price, sacrificing both flavor and medicinal power. Garlic's papery outer skin isn't just packaging, it's protection. This thin layer shields the clove from air, moisture, and bacteria. Once the skin is stripped away, the garlic becomes far more vulnerable to oxidation and microbial growth. Studies have shown that pre-peeled garlic loses its concentration of allicin much faster than fresh, whole cloves. To preserve allicin, always add garlic near the end of the cooking process or consume it raw. 4. Improper garlic storage. Garlic may seem like it can last forever on your counter, but where and how you store it makes or breaks its potency. Many people unknowingly shorten garlic's shelf life and weaken its healing compounds by keeping it in the wrong place. One of the most common mistakes is refrigerating whole garlic bulbs. The cool, damp environment actually encourages sprouting and mold. Those green shoots that pop out of the cloves signal a loss of valuable nutrients. Garlic needs a cool, dark, well-ventilated place. Use a mesh bag, a paper bag, or an open basket in the pantry for storage. 5.
Eating raw garlic on an empty stomach. While raw garlic may be one of nature's most powerful healing foods, when consumed the wrong way, especially on an empty stomach, it can turn from medicine into poison. For those with pre-existing digestive issues like ulcers, gastritis, or inflammatory bowel conditions, this mistake can lead to excruciating pain. The very same sulfur compounds that make garlic so medicinal are also extremely harsh on sensitive digestive tissues. Compounds like allicin stimulate stomach acid production while irritating the protective mucus lining that shields your stomach. On an empty stomach, that lining is at its weakest, leaving raw garlic free to burn and inflame delicate tissue. 6. Ignoring garlic's drug interactions. Garlic is a trusted natural healer, but its very power can sometimes become a risk when combined with certain medications. Ignoring this can quietly put your health in danger. Garlic naturally thins the blood, lowers blood pressure, and improves insulin sensitivity. These are wonderful benefits, but if you're already taking prescription drugs that do the same thing, garlic can amplify their effects to dangerous levels. For example, when combined with blood thinners, it can significantly increase the risk of excessive bleeding. 7. Consuming garlic before surgery. This is where garlic moves from being a friend to a very real danger. While garlic's natural blood-thinning effect is excellent for heart health in everyday life, it becomes life-threatening in the context of surgery. Eating garlic in the days leading up to a medical procedure can dramatically increase the risk of uncontrolled bleeding, turning a routine operation into a medical emergency. Many people have no idea that something as ordinary as a slice of garlic bread could cause such a crisis. That's why the protocol is non-negotiable. Stop all garlic consumption, raw, cooked, supplements, or garlic-heavy foods, at least 10 days before any surgery. This includes not only major operations, but also dental work, biopsies, and colonoscopies. 8. Failing to wash garlic. Many people assume garlic is self-cleaning because of its papery layers. Unfortunately, skipping this simple step can expose you to hidden contaminants. Garlic, like any vegetable grown in soil, can carry traces of dirt, bacteria, or pesticide residues on its outer skin. Even though you don't eat the peel, every time you handle an unwashed clove, those particles can transfer to your cutting board, your knife, and eventually to the garlic itself once you crush or chop it. This opens the door for harmful microbes like E. coli or listeria to sneak into your meal. Always rinse garlic cloves briefly under running water before peeling. 9. Not allowing garlic to rest after chopping. This is a small detail that makes a huge difference. Garlic needs a moment to breathe after you chop or mince it, yet most people throw freshly chopped garlic straight into a hot pan, and in doing so, they lose much of what makes this superfood so powerful. Allicin doesn't exist in an intact clove. It's only created when the clove is damaged, which triggers an enzymatic reaction. This reaction takes about 10 minutes to fully form allicin. If you rush the garlic straight into the heat deactivates the enzymes instantly, leaving you with flavor but far fewer health benefits. So let your chopped garlic rest for 10 minutes before cooking. 10. Choosing poor quality garlic. This is one of the most overlooked yet most important mistakes. Not all garlic is created equal. The quality of the garlic you buy can make or break the health benefits you receive. When garlic is fresh, firm, and full of vitality, it's loaded with its signature sulfur compounds like allicin. But once garlic begins to age, sprout, or shrivel, those compounds rapidly decline. Soft or sprouting garlic is a sign the bulb is past its prime. Also, avoid shriveled or moldy bulbs. Choose bulbs that are firm and heavy, with tightly wrapped